Welcome to Zoological World. Today we will discuss about beefalo. The beefalo is a fertile hybrid of beef cattle and American bison, buffalo, with the result being mostly cattle in appearance and genetics. Its origin was the catalo of Charles Buffalo Jones, who created the first bison hybrid. The intention was to make hardier cattle to survive harsh winters as well as to preserve bison, most of which today have a small percentage of cattle genes. Beefalo color takes after the cattle, which can be any of the breeds used for the crossing, and the result is better milk than that of the bison and meat which is leaner than that of beef. Incredible beefalo facts. Full beefalo must have exactly 3/8 American bison genetics. If higher, it's a bison hybrid. The origin of the beefalo was the first fertile hybrid bull from a domestic bull and an American bison cow, which produced several offspring with fertile females but rarely fertile males. Beefalo meat is lower in calories, fat, cholesterol and saturated fat and higher in protein than beef. The origin of hybrid bovids was in 1749 with the accidental crosses of cattle and American bison in the southern United States, but intentional crosses began in the mid-19th century. Beefalo appearance. Beefalo can come in a variety of colors, with the color taking after the domestic cattle used to cross with the American bison. There is no standard color, but a dark black, red to light fawn is common. Its size and appearance resemble the cattle, while the cattle also predominates its genetics, weighing 900 to 2,000 pounds and reaching up to 55 inches in height. It is classified as a USDA-recognized cattle breed and is different from a bison hybrid or catalo, which both have more American bison genetics. Hereford, Angus, and Holstein cattle are common in crossing with bison, but the cattle parent can also be a mix of different breeds, including breeds from other countries, in order to promote genetic diversity. Beefalos differ from bison in that they lack the hump. They have fine, dark hair evenly covering their bodies. Bison are hairier and have curved, larger horns, but beefalos may be either horned or polled. If they are horned, the horns are long, tapering, and pointed upwards. Beefalo behavior. The behavior of American bison cattle hybrids depends on the amount of bison genetics they contain. For beefalo, they are most similar to cattle in appearance, behavior, and genetics. If they further interbreed with American bison, the resulting offspring will behave more like the bison parent. Bison are more aggressive than cattle and wander more, whereas cattle stay around trees and water sources. Beefalo are more docile and have about 12 members in a herd. Whereas bison naturally group together cows and calves with bulls in a separate herd, beefalo farmers separate bulls from cows and calves until breeding time. The breed of domestic cattle parent. The beefalo can also determine behavior, as heavier milk cattle are dominant to lighter milk breeds, and lighter meat cattle are dominant to heavier meat breeds. Beefalo habitat. Beefalos live in North America. However, they are only available from farmers registered with the American Beefalo Association. Although they originated in Kansas, which has extremely cold winters, they can handle both extreme heat and cold. Beefalo diet. Unlike cattle, beefalos need little to no grain feeding. They can survive on a wide variety of grasses in both very hot and very cold weather and less grass than cattle, making them ideal for both harsh weather and rough or weathered vegetation.